to our temperatures.
Well, how hot is it going to be today?
Glad you asked. Get your extended 5-day forecast from Action News Jax First Alert Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish 4 times an hour of Jacksonville's Morning News. Weekdays 5 till 9 on 104.5 WOKV, Jacksonville's News and Talk.
If something's been hurting, aching, or bothering you, don't ignore it any longer. It's time to take care of your health again. It's time to make an appointment with a Baptist Health primary care doctor or specialist. Call 904-202-4U to schedule a virtual visit or see a doctor in person at a Baptist Health location. The time for better health is here. Call 904-202, the number 4YOU, or visit getbetterjax.com. We teach everybody at Fair and Fair that the only basis upon which they judge themselves is by the client's success, not your own. This firm has been built over the last 40 years on the trust of our clients, and we intend to keep earning that trust. That's the focus of everybody who works here at Fair and Fair, how they can benefit the client today. Fair and Fair, here for you, here for good. Jackson.
Hi, I'm David Huntington, COO of Seminole Gaming. At Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the health and safety of our team members and guests has always been our top priority. And now more than ever, we're dedicated to providing a safe environment for you. Our Safe and Sound program is developed with data and facts from local, national, and global authorities, healthcare professionals, and industry councils, while listening to direct feedback from guests like you. Safe and Sound means stringent sanitary protocols such as screening and high-tech temperature checks for team members and guests, along with face masks that meet CDC guidelines. More space for physical distancing, state-of-the-art air disinfecting systems, conveniently located touchless hand sanitizers, plus our clean team in their bright yellow shirts. You'll see them cleaning and sanitizing common areas and high-touch services. We remain committed and dedicated to safe bet to keep you safe and sound. We're ready when you are for some good, clean fun.
If you or someone new is eligible, call 1-888-MIT. What if you could build a 6-figure retirement income in just 5 payments? You heard that right. In just 5 payments, you could set up a 6-figure retirement cash flow for as long as you live. I'm best selling author Rick Kitchen from Wealth Beyond Wall Street. Yeah, right now there's a retirement crisis in America because the pension system of the world has been raided and destroyed, and Social Security is already running out of money. But most Americans are shocked to find out they would need to save over $2.5 million to have a $100,000 income in retirement. A new approach is required to solve this crisis. That's why this revolutionary 5-payment retirement program was released, allowing everyday Americans to use bank money to create a retirement cash flow without relying on Social Security or pensions. Even people who are on track have shifted money to this new strategy because it accelerates the amount they will have in retirement or to allow them to stop working years sooner. So if you're over 50 years old and want to build a bigger, better retirement in just 5 payments, call 800-809-1414 now to save it more. Plus, as a free bonus, you get the 6-figure retirement acceleration guide and video. Call 800-809-1414. 800-809-1414. 800-809-1414.
The weather meter is brought to you by Beers Diamonds. Hurry! It's the last time you'll get 5 years, 0 interest this year.
Now, the WOKV First Alert Forecast.
Hot and humid today, partly sunny skies. An afternoon shower or storm will be very hit and miss, but locally heavy. Mid to upper 90s near record highs of 7 on the WOKV weather meter. Humid tonight down to 75 and hot tomorrow. Partly sunny, just an isolated afternoon thunderstorm, and again into the mid to upper 90s. Partly sunny Sunday, better chance for a few afternoon showers and storms, and in the lower 90s. For the First Alert Weather Center, I'm Action News Jax Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish for 104.5 WOKV.
Now, Safe Touch Security First Alert Traffic.
Southside drivers heading into downtown on I-95 northbound. I am still calling slowdowns from a broken down vehicle taking out the left lane on the route to I-10. That congestion stretches back before the downtown bridges exit, so give yourself 25 minutes to get from the Beltway up and over to the I-10 split. From there, merge on to I-10 westbound and going out towards the west side, you're moving back at the speed limit, and there are no incidents to report. From the 95 ramps over to the Beltway will take you just 5 minutes. With Jacksonville's most frequent traffic, I'm Hannah Guile.
Now, 3 big things you need to know.
First week News time now is 10:37. I'm Ariel Lewis.